Hello, Will here, and today we are in Skyrim, and we are here to check out 3 new mods. And I'm also going to mention about a 4th one that I have running, just to get a point across for people who watch my videos. Now I've had some people suggest to me like overhauls for like weather, lighting, you know, sort of a lot of exterior stuff that changes to how the weather looks, how the lighting looks, and you know how water looks, and so on and so forth, and blah 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 blah. So as of at the moment, I am currently running Heart of Azeroth by Be Very of A. Now, it's not. Now, this is obviously not me saying that it doesn't work or anything like that. Blah blah blah. You know, I'm pretty sure it does. But I have it installed, and I'm not noticing that much of a difference. Now, that obviously that doesn't mean that it doesn't change things, because it most likely does. But the point is this is the reason why I don't tend to cover these kind of like weather overhauls and stuff like that. It's because sometimes the changes that they make are very, you know, are much more subtle. And so since they're subtle, they may not show up on the video as well as other ones that may make more drastic changes. So that's the reason why I don't normally tend to cover that kind of style of mod in my videos, because obviously I'm here to showcase a mod, so I want to show it off. But if the changes are more subtle or circumstantial, then unfortunately you're not really going to see it all too well. But if you want to try out Heart of Azeroth, if you want, I will leave a link in the description below, because it isn't only in the work in progress tabs at the moment. But I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And I have tried this in multiple places in my load order, and I haven't really seen that much of a difference. But again, it might be more circumstantial to the changes that it makes. So, but I just wanted to get that out there before we carry on with the video as to why I don't normally tend to cover like weather, lighting, exterior mods in ways of that kind of sized overhaul too much. But right, anyway, on to the 3 mods that we will be covering in a bit more detail in this video. So, for mod number 1, we are going to be looking at Adoptable Vampire Children by All Courget. Now, with this one, you can either come to the orphanage in Riften, which I believe there's 2 in the orphanage, or you can go to Castle Volkihar, and I believe there's 2 children there as well. Now, I haven't done the Dawnguard DLC on this, so I can't really access Castle Volkihar too easily. So we're just going to look at the ones in the orphanage, but you can get them from the orphanage, or you can get them from Castle Volkihar. Oh yeah, and I've just recently killed Grelod, so Constance is going to be constantly going off on one. And also I had to recently restart my entire game, because basically there was something wrong with my game. Not too sure what it was, but there was something wrong with it, so I had to restart the whole thing again. Pain in the ass, but oh well. So that explains why Willow is only currently in the moment in a bikini and boots. But we'll address that problem a little bit further down the line. But anyway, enough about half-naked women. Let's move on to the mod. So, if we did come into the back room up here... Alright, Constance, shut up, or otherwise I'm going to be able to kill you. Bloody woman. Well, hopefully you can't hear her too much. But if we come up to these 2 children, we have Bella
What am I going to do?
and Tom. Now, you can tell they're vampiric, and vampires because of their eyes. So you know they're vampires. So, you know, for example,
What?
activate Bella.
What am I going to do?
Well, I don't know, Bella. What are you going to do? Now, you will come up with this option here. Obviously, I can adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Now, do I? I do. I have a house, but no room for you. Now, I don't know what happens if I select this option because I have the house in Solitude, but I don't have the children's room.
Oh well. Thanks
Okay,
anyway,
so obviously I can't adopt them just yet. Now, before I carry on, we're going to leave because Constance is still going on one. Okay, so yeah, I had to leave because Constance was constantly going on one. But right, so the way that this works now, if you've downloaded my Caro and Skara Adoptable Khajiit mod, it works basically in the exact same way as that. So to adopt them, you do need to own any of the houses that are already in the game. So either Honeyside or Proudspire, Breeze Home, Philindrel Hall, or any of the houses from the Hearthfire DLC. Otherwise you can't adopt them. Even if you say you have relocate NPC on and have the house fairy, you still can't adopt them that way because unfortunately that's just not the way how it works. So you need to own a vanilla game house, then you can adopt them and send them to there, and then you can use relocate NPC to move them into a modded home if you use a modded home. So basically they work, and you know it works absolutely fine because I tested it out earlier and they work absolutely fine. No problems, they work in the exact same way as any other adoptable children, this, that and the other, blah 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 blah. But you do need to own a vanilla game house first to be able to adopt any of them. And it will probably be the exact same as the ones in the Castle Falkahar as well. But that's basically it for this one. It's a small one, it's a simple one, but you can adopt some vampiric children, why not? So if you want to download this for yourself, there will be a link in the description below. But we're now going to move on to mod number 2, which mod number 2 is actually kind of going to help with mod number 1. If you don't already have a vanilla home in the game, mod number 2 will help you get one, so then you can use mod number 1. And for that, I'm only just going to go into Mistbell Keep because it's all about speaking to the steward. Alright, we are here with mod number 2. So, for mod number 2, we are looking at No Player Home Requirements by Smallchasm. And this one is a nice, fast way to get yourself a home in Skyrim without needing to doing all the tedious side quests and this and that and the other. Because it basically what it does, what it says on the tin, basically, it gets rid of those requirements.
Need something.
So I can easily go up, say for example, to the steward. Now, normally, if you wanted to buy a home, you would have to speak to the Jarl, get their favour, and then I think it's like you have to go help like 3 or 4 different people in the hold of Riften, so in this case the Rift, to then become Thane, and then along with that you would be able to buy property and you would be able to buy Honeyside. You know, a long-winded way to be able to buy a house in a town, considering that most of these people who probably live here probably haven't even done anything for the city. But you have to for some reason. It's like, well, that's shit, isn't it? So what No Player Home Requirements does is it gets rid of all of that, and then straight away you can buy the house.
But speak your mind.
You know, you can just buy the house, buy all the decorations, bang bang bang, bosh, done. Everyone's happy.
You're welcome.
But that's
As long as you continue to obey our laws.
Oh, shut up. But no, but
I
that's...
presume you're
Oh, shut up.
reason.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. All of you shut up. You all done? Good. But yeah, but that's basically it. That's all that mod number two does. It's basically, it just allows you to fast track to be able to buy a home in the city. Which I think actually is quite useful, because it's a bit annoying that you have to go and help this person, and that person, and that person over there, and this person over here, just to be able to buy a house. It's like, no, I want to buy it straight away. Why can't I buy it? Why do I have to help half the fucking Skyrim just to be able to buy a house? Fuck you. But, you know, that's going to be it for that. Well, that's it for mod number 2. Nice and easy, nice and simple. So, if you want to download it for yourself, there will be a link in the description below. And, bosh. There you go. That's mod number 2. Now, on to mod number 3, which originally was going to be Julia's City of Kings. But, as of at the moment, I'm having trouble getting it to work. So, hopefully, next episode, I will be able to look at Julia's City of Kings. But as of at the moment, I can't seem to get it to work. And I'm not totally sure why, so I'm going to try and work all that out. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bosh. So, mod number 3 is going to be something just a little bit smaller, a little bit simpler. And for that, we need to go to Whiterun. Alright, here we are with the final mod of this video, which is Whiterun Mine by Cortex 56. So, you find this mine. Now, there's the Pelagia farm there, and here is the mine. You know, pretty simple. Now, just before we carry on with this one, going back to the Heart of Azeroth. Yeah, I am noticing some, you know, some slight little differences. Like the map lighting is a little bit different. You know, little minor differences, but still nothing where I could go like into great detail about reviewing it, so to speak. Just to add that extra point into the beginning point I had at the beginning of the video. But anyway, enough about that. We're here about the Whiterun Mine. So the Whiterun Mine is basically what it says on the tin. It's an extra mine, though it does work a tiny bit differently. So let's get in from the rain first. Right. So, if I have been reading the description correctly, what this is supposed to basically do is you can use this, you can use this mine whenever you want. The storage in the mine is also safe storage. So basically you can store whatever you want in here and it will be fine. It won't disappear, it won't despawn or anything like that, blah 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 blah. So you can use it for safe storage. But also the ore veins themselves do replenish, which normally in game they also do replenish in game. But what these ones should do is that they should these ore veins anyway should replenish quicker. So I think normally in game it's normally about a week, and in game week is how long it takes, so 7 in-game days. But I think these ones it's 3 in-game days it takes. So it takes about, so they basically replenish twice as fast. But as you can see, you got a little bit of gold ore there, so corundum there, malachite, iron. You got a little bit more iron there. You got some ebony there. So you got a mixture of ore veins. So it's not just one particular ore vein. It's a little bit of a mixture of them. You got some more iron there, orichalcum, moonstone, quicksilver, a bit of silver, some more moonstone. So it's basically just a mine where you can get a mixture of ores, at a faster rate than the normal ores in the game. And then whatever you mine, you can safely store inside here. Probably like, you know, either one of the barrels up there or the barrel down here, wherever you want to put it, blah 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 blah. And then just come and get it when you want. You got some gem storage because you do get gemstones from ore veins now as well in the game. You know, and that's it. You know, it's a simplistic mod. It's a relatively simple mod, but you know, it just adds your own personal mine, I suppose, because because as you can see, there's nobody else in here or anything like that. So it's your own personal mine. So yeah, again, nothing overly complicated, nothing too in-depth, but a useful one. It's a useful mod. So if you want to add this to your load order, to your collection, there will be a link in the description below. But again, this was Whiterun Mine by Cortex56. But that's it. That's it. That's going to be it for this video. So yeah, remember to like the video, why not subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, do all that kind of stuff. Do the usual, I make my usual offer of, if you go and check out the channel banner, you can follow me on Twitter and Discord on there, because I'm too lazy to put them in the description. And there you can leave me with some mod suggestions, or you can leave me with some mod suggestions down below in the comments. But one thing I do ask, I'm going to ask, is if you have any interesting armor mod suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Now there have been some armor mods I've looked at before, primarily some of Oral Core Jace ones. So I've already looked at the Nordic Black armor, the Dark Souls armor, you know. And I want to get some different armor for Willow. I want to get some different armor for Zupari. I want to see if I can get some different armor for Bastet, without needing to do the whole Creation Club and getting the Golden Saints armor and Stark Seducer armor again, because I really can't be bloody bothered to do that again. So if you have any good armor suggestion mods, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any other mod suggestions, let me know in the comments below. But that's it for this video. So until next time, I'll see you all later.